been doing sit-ups. I've been doing chin-ups. I've been doing pull-ups. I threw up once, but I'm okay now.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Football Friday Super Show edition of the YSN Power Hour. We got the gangs all here. We got Richie, myself, we got CJ, OB's in the house, Jamie Thompson is in the house. Amo makes his triumphant return to the YSN Power Hour. Siggy sitting in front of a Olin Mills set, and then you've got Mikey G down at the bottom. Mike, you all right down there?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
All right, just making sure, man. It was just a weird angle. Just a weird angle. We do what we do, and that is pick some games. We've been doing it for years, and we are doing absolutely nothing different today. And we're going to get right down to it, boys. A ton of really good games here tonight. 27 on the network. We saw Wellsville with a big win last night. Congratulations to the Tigers. We have one tomorrow, two technically, one we can't get to. But two games, one we can't get to and one we are. So a game like that. So we're going to pick across the board. So we're going to get right down to it. All right. You know how this works. You get one pick. You can explain it. If you're in the lone wolf, what do you got to do, Rich?
You got to
howl. And with this choke of a cough, it'd be pretty funny if I'm the lone wolf anymore. I'm like, see, happens. You call it out. I'm going to throw up right now. All right. Let's get right down to the skinny. Let's start with Ashtabula St. John at Sebring. I'm going to take St. John's on this one. The new YSN product. I'm going to go Ashtabula St. John. Let's go, Rich.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. Ashtabula St. John. Saw them in week number 1. They're really young. Their quarterback transitioned from a lineman to a QB, so it's taken them some time to get used to that offensive rhythm. But they've got a really good wide receiver out there, and if they could utilize him tonight, I think they're going to come away with a victory.
This was the last Sebring victory, I believe, was Ashtabula St. John last year. So it's a little bit of a rematch. CJ, who do you got?
I will also go with Ashtabula St. John, only because I don't know both the teams, but I've heard nothing good of Sebring. No offense.
No offense taken. OB?
Ashtabula St. John's. Once again, a young team, but I feel like they're going to come away with a victory.
They've been in some dog fights in the early going. Jane?
I'm sticking with you guys up top. I got St. John's.
Amo's going to go the other way. I just got a feeling.
St. John.
Oh, my gosh! I did not see that one coming. Hang on, you're muted. I think you are. Go ahead. Try again.
What?
You got me?
Yeah, I got you now. Go ahead.
St. John.
St. John, we have a sweep. Mikey?
Yeah, we'll make the sweep. Ashtabula St. John.
All right, we're going to take a look right now because did anybody pick Sebring?
Holland.
Anthony Hartwig takes Sebring. The lone wolf. He'll be able to call it out later tonight. All right, next game. We've got Camel Memorial at East Palestine. All right.
Get those vocal cords ready.
You think you get it warmed up
You
here?
got those vocal cords ready, DJ?
Listen, we were at Palestine last night. Dempster's got us believing. There's a different feel in Bulldog country, and this is a battle of 0-2 teams at home. Bulldogs are believing. I asked one person that I know knows Camel really well, what's the two things you can tell me about Camel? He says angry and athletic. It scares me, but I'm still taking the Bulldogs. Let's go.
Camel.
That didn't last long. CJ.
I really do root for East Palestine just because I want you to be right for once, but I'm going to go with Camel.
Wow.
There's a dagger in there.
I want you to be right for once. Was that a slam on me or the town right there?
Both. Both.
OB, what do you got?
I got Campbell over here. It's going to be a dogfight. Both teams looking to get back on track after a 0-2 start. I feel like it's going to be a big-time defensive game, but Campbell's going to come away in the end.
Okay. Now, you said dogfight, so you had me leaning towards Bulldogs right there. I see the swerve. All right, Jamie.
DJ, I'm not going to lie. For like the last 5 days I've had these picks, I had East Palestine written down, but then it hit me at like noon today. I was like, can I really do this? I don't think I can. So I switched to Camel.
Dirty. You are the dirty bird in Hubbard. Amo.
Campbell.
Siggy, you live in EP.
Camel.
You're dirty. Mikey.
Yeah, honestly, I had East Palestine at first, and unfortunately, I'm going to take Camel in this one. I think Camel's got just a little bit better athletes on the spots that they need to win the game.
Why is it that when people talk about East Palestine, it's like a charity? Like it's like a homeless man outside of a Subway. You're like, I wish I had a couple bucks to give to you, but all I got is my credit card. So sorry about your like, man, that's just wrong. It's just wrong. All right, let's take a look at the picks real quick. I think everybody took Camel except for myself.
DJ, you want breaking news?
Yeah, what do we got?
College football to expand to 12 teams in 2026.
Shocker. Listen, if you put the NCAA and the OHSA right next to each other, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Oh,
They just have a big pot of money sitting right next to it, both of them, with one of those curly mustaches going, meh, see? Meh. Hartwig helped me out with East Palestine. But we're the only ones. And he picked Sebring, and I'm not liking the way this is going. All right, Ken Glen Oak at Austintown Fitch. I'm taking Fitch. Richie?
I think everybody's taking Fitch here, yeah.
Sweep?
I'll take Fitch.
Spoiler alert, man. Spoiler alert. Like, you can't – what if somebody wants to do a twist of fate here?
Oh, they could come out and say it.
All right, Siege.
No, I'm going Fitch.
I thought he was going to do it, too.
No.
OB.
Richie already spoiled my pick, so it's going to be Fitch. I mean, they're just so athletic up front, and especially in the skill position, too.
Come on, Richie.
I'm sorry.
OB just called you out for spoiling everybody's pick.
We did it last week. We just said, does anybody have any?
And that's why,
else to
like,
say?
you've got to keep the suspense. You got to build suspense. Jamie, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm rolling with you guys. I'm going with Fitch here. It's going to be 3 quality home wins before that big Week 4 matchup.
Amo?
Gonna go with Fitch. I just saw Brian Robinson on TV last night at the Pitt game. At least I think it was him. It looked like him. So he's probably pumped.
Brian Robinson's probably sitting there like, I wasn't at the Pitt game. What are we talking
I'll tell you
about?
what, if it wasn't him, he's got somebody that looks just like him.
Doppelganger. I like it. Siggy, what do you have?
No reason to go against Fitch. Falcons.
Janaki.
I'm riding with the Falcons.
All right, I think everybody did. Richie, can you confirm that?
Yep.
Everybody rides with Fitch. That's a clean sweep. All right, Cheney at Mooney tonight. Can we just skip this one? This might be the one we skip. If you're taking Mooney right now, please raise your hand or forever hold your peace. OB, I figured, was the guy.
No, I was thinking about, honestly, DJ, I was thinking about picking Mooney right before the picks, and then I second-guessed myself. I'm like, Mooney's a lot better, but you can't – the Cowboys are just so good.
I'm taking Cheney. I think everybody's taking Cheney. Cheney across the board. I mean, Mooney's on the up and up, but they're not where Cheney is right now. Conneaut at Columbiana. This one, guys, interesting because tonight could be the 200th victory for one Bob Spate at home. So, what say you, Richard?
I have to rain on that parade. I'm going with Conneaut.
Also, Conneaut, one of the newest YSN teams as well. And I will take Conneaut as well. CJ?
I will also go with Conneaut.
OB?
I'm going to go Columbiana. 200 wins coming up.
The Clipper sipper up there. I like it. Jamie?
I'm going to have to shoot Ian's plane down. I'm going with Conneaut here.
Oh, I shot my battleship.
It's a plane, OB. It's a plane.
So what would be a plane game instead of a Battleship Blood?
Amo.
Hey, Mo?
I got to call the game last week. They look pretty solid, Conneaut. They beat a good Western Reserve team, and they could do whatever they wanted running up the middle. So I'll go with Conneaut.
Stiggs?
I'm sticking with Conneaut. Just not enough offense yet from Columbiana this year.
Let's go Mikey G.
It pains me to say this, but I'll have to go Conneaut.
I was going to say you're a Columbiana kid. Columbiana kid says Conneaut. That's troublesome. Conneaut across? No. I think I saw
There's a couple Columbianas in the mix.
No, Obi had a Columbiana. Quinn has Columbiana.
Quinn and Mike.
Ackelson has Columbiana.
Malone's got
Mike
Columbiana as
Ackelson.
well.
Let's go.
All right. Where did Janaki go? Disappeared.
Said he went audio only.
Okay, let's go next game. Who we got?
We got East Liverpool at Salem.
This one's gonna be tricky. Siggy, start us off.
I just don't think East Liverpool's there yet. You know, last week, probably a letdown game for them. They went down to Wintersville in a game they probably could have won realistically, and they just lost that game. And I don't think that bodes well for them going to Salem, a team that's finding their way on offense right now. And I think it's good news for the Quakers that the Potters are going to give them a visit. So I look for Salem to win by a couple scores.
Ooh, okay. Jackson Johnson is getting hot. There's no doubt about that. Mikey G, who do you have?
Yeah, Jackson Johnson's getting hot at the right time. I think East Liverpool's just a little bit too young, and I'll take Salem with the experience.
I will say this. Mason Ludwig has left a trail of bodies behind him on that offensive line. So that could be a big play and an indicator here tonight. Amo?
I really want to go East Liverpool, but
Do it.
I just don't have the cojones to do it. So I'm
Hey, if
gonna go
you're scared,
Salem.
get a dog, buddy. Jamie?
We talked a little bit in the group chat this week about, we've got all these teams that are kind of looking to cement themselves in our YSN top 10. I think this is a chance for Salem to do that. I'm expecting some big things tonight out of the Quakers.
Quaker Shaker, OB.
Give me the Quakers in that one. Once again, experience, beats youth players for the most part right there. So I feel like Salem's going to win this one.
All right, Siege?
Yeah, I think this will be a good game. So I'm going to go with Salem as well. But East Liverpool's, they got some young talent.
On the up and up for sure. I'm going to go Salem as well. The Jackson Johnson factor is just too much.
Yep, I'll stick with you.
All right. What's our next game?
Geneva at Springfield.
I don't even remember who I picked.
I'll start it off. I'm going to go with Geneva. I think they surprised a lot of people last week with their win over Struthers. And, the way that Struthers came out in week one with a dominant victory, and then, they lost at home against Geneva 42-20. I think Geneva might have a better team than a lot of people thought, losing by less than 6 points in week number one. And, now they're going to come on against Springfield. It is on the road, though, so it'll be a tough challenge for Geneva, but I still think they're going to win.
I take your take, and I raise you a Sean Guerrero. And Springfield gets the dub in Yoakley City. CJ.
Yeah, I'm also going to take Springfield. Just I like experience as far as the winning they had last year, and maybe a little bit of a slower start this year. But I'll take that over Geneva.
OB.
I'm going Springfield again right there, DJ. A slow start, I know, for Springfield. They just had to get over the little bit of the bumps for losing Bo Brungar and a few other players. I feel like now with those 2 games of practice that they had, I think they're going to find a process and they're going to get their first win tonight.
James.
Yeah, that's a rematch last season, the game that Springfield absolutely dominated Geneva. It's going to be a good one. I'll be there tonight. Geneva plays a very physical smash mouth brand of football. Of course, Springfield's offense, even without Bo Brungard, it's that dual threat. They like to throw it. They like to run it. And I got the Tigers tonight.
And by the way, you had a wonderful call last week that we didn't give near enough attention to. Was that a punt block?
Yeah. That was a heck of a one, man. I love special teams, and I mean that with my whole heart. Because I played special teams all 4 years. There is nothing that I love more than a good special teams play.
That was a call for the ages, my friend, and you did it flying solo, did you not?
Yeah, I did. We were riding solo there in Cortland.
Well done, Han Solo. We appreciate you. Amo.
I haven't bet against Guerrero yet this year, but he has let me down twice. But he's not going to do it a third time. Springfield.
I was waiting for the
I
swerve.
thought you-
Amo had that. It was cooking. I could smell it in the microwave. You were just beep 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 beep. Popcorn was popping. You were ready to go. Siggy.
I think this is a must-win for the Tigers because, correct me if I'm wrong, they have a pretty formidable opponent next week as well.
In the name of Lowville.
Lowville.
Yeah, and that's staring at him right in the face. So, with that said, I'm going Geneva.
Wow.
Because you're on Geneva on the Lake right now.
Love, yeah.
That's East Palestine, by the way, folks. That's a postcard. Mikey.
This was another toss game for me. I like the Geneva win over Struthers. I mean, maybe Struthers isn't as good as we thought they were, but for that reason, I'll take Geneva.
They are who we thought they were. All right, Geneva getting some love. Springfield also not going unanswered. All right, next game.
Gerard at Ellett. I think that's Akron Ellett.
Akron Ellett, yep.
I think so.
I don't think Akron's too good at football outside of like two schools.
Yeah,
I'm going to go Gerard here.
I'll take Gerard.
2 for Gerard. CJ.
Yeah, I'm also going to go Girard. I've been beating on their drum for a long time. I think they're a very good football team, and they got some really good talent coming back this year, and they're going to be good.
Table for 3. Do we make it 4?
Gerard. I picked Gerard. I mean, this team reminds me a lot when Mark Wade was on that Gerard team way back in from 15 to 18 or the 2018 team. They just look so powerful right now. It's gonna be hard to stop them.
The radar's all over the place. Omaha bringing it like that's not the right show. Radar. Go with Gerard over Akron Allen. All right, Jabe.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Radar here. I got Gerard. I think it's going to be another week where they roll. And I mean, I think next week against Jefferson, maybe you'll kind of start to tell you what the Indians really have. But this one, it's no contest.
Amo.
Gerard.
Siggy.
Indians.
Mikey.
Yeah, I'll take Gerard, and I think we could see a running clock here.
Ouch. As I say to Bella, ooh, 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 ouch, kibibbles. Like you're throwing it down like the old school, man. Like that's like saying Cats last year saying, "Give me this guy by 1,000." Like, dang, that's like a slam dunk right in your face. All right, next one.
Hubbard at Holland.
This one is tricky. Jamie, tell us about this one.
I feel bad for whoever has to go to this game, watch this game, because it's going to be a baseball score at the end of this. Hubbard might win 3-2, maybe 2-0. It's going to be a battle of two defenses. I mean, neither offense has looked really good to this point in the season, so I'm expecting some defensive football. And I mean, that's two physical teams, Hubbard and Holland. I think I said it last week about Hubbard. When you play us, you're going to know that you played us. Holland, same exact way.
Kristen says Hubbard. Amo.
Hubbard.
Sigs.
Hubbard, just for the mere fact that they've won a couple games this year and they've tasted that victory so far. But I'm with Jamie. I don't think it's going to be pretty, and I'm just going to stick with Hubbard.
Radar says, au contraire, mon frere. Go with Howland over Hubbard. Mikey.
I'll take Hubbard here.
I'm going to take Hubbard too.
Yep, sweep it.
Don't know why. Whoa. CJ and OB. We got to give them some credit here.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to cut you out of your log cabin, Siege.
Yeah, I know. I will also go with Hubbard.
Does anybody else think that CJ like goes out in the middle of the day and like goes and like gets maple syrup out of trees, brings it back?
Yeah, I have my raccoon back in over the fireplace. Yeah,
there's a moose over top of his fireplace.
Yeah.
OB.
I'm going Hubbard. For Howland, their quarterback's still young. He had a pretty decent game, I'd say, passing wise against Niles, even though the defense kind of like, I want to say, gave up the point at the end right there. But I feel like in this one, again, it's going to be a defensive game. I feel like the defense is going to win this one, but give me Hubbard's defense.
Sleep.
Yep, sweep.
Sweep. All right, next game.
Jefferson at Edgewood.
This is the dangerous one. This is the one that makes it separates boys from men in the picks this week. Mikey.
I mean, Edgewood. Really close wins. Jefferson, a closer win than I thought it was going to be last week. But I like the Falcons in this one. Give me Jefferson.
Sigs.
Jefferson, what that offense is impressive right now, and I think they just keep it moving.
Amo.
Jefferson.
Simple and sweet. James.
Yeah, a couple of former AAC conference foes here in the Warriors and the Falcons, but I've been on Hitchcock's train all year long so far, and I'm not hopping off now.
I didn't know where you were going to go with that. I appreciate the train reference. Let's go, OB.
I'm going to go with Jefferson in that one. They rebuilt their program from a few years ago, and they're just looking really good.
All right, Siege.
Yeah, I like their offense. I'm also going to go with Jefferson.
Radar is going to go give me Jefferson area over Ashtabula Edgewood. All right, what do you got?
I will go with Jefferson as well. 86 points in 2 games. That's a lot. I'm going to take him.
HF, baby. Hitchcock factor. He is a legit starting quarterback. I'll take Jefferson as well. They are on a mission, like Blues Brothers style, on a mission from God. Let's go next game.
John Hay at Orange.
All right, boys. Who's a company man? Who's a company man? We're going to find out right now. Richard.
John Hay.
Not a company man. CJ.
Yeah, I really did think about Orange, but I when I was picking, I saw everyone else going with John Hay, and I didn't want to go too far behind, so I'm going to go with John Hay.
I know how that story ends when he starts with, I started to think about Orange. We all know the end of that story. OB.
Let me just say, DJ, I'm not a company man right now, so John Hay.
You got a good haircut, buddy. James.
Yeah, I'm going with John Hay here, although I wouldn't be surprised if Orange won. It doesn't seem like John Hay's that good based on their schedule, but I'll roll with them.
Amo.
John Hay.
Sigs.
Going with John Hay. My Beavers playing later in the year, and a win now means a lot more later for them, so we'll go with them.
Mikey.
Give me John Hay.
That's it.
All right, La Brea, Jackson, Milton. Oh, boy.
Let's
Can you
see.
even fit that on your head?
I don't think so.
Oh, there we go.
See that? See
Sick
that?
helmet.
That's Orange all day,
Helmet.
boys. That's company boy all day. I don't even know who the hell John Hay is, so I'm taking Orange. Oh, I know what Orange is. Orange is a winner tonight. That's all that matters.
Where's
Tim
the wolf?
Porter and the mighty Orange Lions. The pride. Orange. Was that the only one?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
John Hay was a
Stripes
former
and
Secretary of State.
I think John Hay's going to see that, and I think they might just run out the door then.
Cat,
That might
if
just be
that
one
if
for
that
Orange
was
right
a t-shirt size, that was like a medium. Like that should not have been on my head. Aaron, hang on. You go get it because I can't. It doesn't extend that far. I would have. It would have been like, oh,
It's like a glove.
Richie looks like a punter. Go around and show the world. Like if you were to
Oh,
put
my.
punter in the dictionary, there it is
That's
right there.
Pat McAfee.
Coach, can I get the bar so nobody gets their hands inside?
I can't see out of this thing.
I love it. I love it. Who do we have next?
We got La Brea, Jackson, Milton.
Jays.
Jays.
I'm also going to go with Jackson Milton.
That's good for the people that are watching you. We needed some audio on that, Siege. Thanks for the recording.
No problem.
OB.
I'm on actually the call for this one, so I don't know if I should really pick a team with it, but I mean, I did pick Jackson Milton. You know, I interviewed their coach this week, really good guy, Nathan Brode, and of course, Alex Schiaffi. He's a really talented quarterback, broke the record for them. I feel like he's going to have a big game, especially with the air raid offense.
Did you pick a team or?
Yeah, I did. Jackson Milton.
Okay. I'm sitting there, I'm like, we've been known to swerve. All right, James.
I think I'm 0-2 when picking against Jackson Milton this year, so I can't make the same mistake 3 times in a row. I got the Jays.
Wait till you see what happens with Orange. Amo.
Richie, who did I go? Did I go La Brea or did I go Jackson Milton? I forget.
I think
He seems pretty confident.
I thought I went La Brea.
Maybe don't.
you went Jackson.
All right, Jackson Milton.
Good idea.
Good idea, Amo. Just from a standpoint of you don't know who you picked.
Yeah, it could be a lone wolf, you know.
Can we get a validation on that? Siggy.
This could be a repeat of week 1 for Jackson Milton when they had 7 touchdown passes. Blue
Shelby
Jays.
could be big dog again. Mikey G.
Yeah, I'm riding with the Jays tonight.
Riding with the Jays. I like when people say I'm riding with them. I got one the other day. He's a dog. He's a dog. I'm in on that. I don't know what that means. I'm in. Next one.
Lakeview at Liberty.
Did anybody else have a problem with this one?
Nope.
Okay. You're spoiling everything. I'm going to go Lakeview.
Yep.
Like,
I will
yeah.
also go Lakeview.
Yeah, give me the Bulldogs.
They got a couple dogs up there on the lake, DJ. So I'm riding with the Bulldogs, baby.
Love it.
They
Amo.
just got that dog in the
Like
lake.
you.
Be careful. Okay. Hi. Hi, how are you?
What is that?
Who is that? I don't know who that is. Somebody's got to be careful. I know that.
No, where's that from?
I don't know where that came from. Siggy, was that Shelby telling you be careful?
She's in the house.
I think Shelby's
John
telling
Hay is hacking us right now.
Probably. I wouldn't be
John Hay.
surprised.
Who in the hell is John
Listen,
Hay?
like, he was the
At
former
night.
Secretary of State, DJ. Give him a bit of respect.
I couldn't tell you the Secretary of State right now.
I know
Let
Siggy's
alone
thinking
John
about
Hay.
this pick.
Who you got, Sigs?
I went with Liberty.
Liberty, Liberty, Liberty,
And just
Liberty.
for the mere fact is, I think we're going to find out. Is everybody enamored with how many points Lakeview put on the board week 1 against LeBray? So you're going to find out, does it have more to do with who they played or who they are?
I think you just wanted to howl, so let it loose, buddy. Oh, you're howling. Don't think you're not if Mikey G doesn't pick. Go ahead. Pick it up.
Yeah, I'll take Lakeview. I think they're much improved this year. The Bulldogs.
Tune up the band, Siggy. Let's hear it, baby. No,
That was
I
like
didn't
a
hear it.
baby bear.
I heard it.
It's like a raccoon.
You only get it once.
Well, we'll see about that. What else we got?
Louisville at Canal Fulton Northwest.
Company guy says Louisville.
I'm going the other way.
Of course you are. Scumbag. CJ, in audio.
I'm going Northwest.
I think he's trying to work. I think he's trying to work on being DeWine's like sign language person during the power hour. All right, OV.
You know, everyone I see over here is going Canal Fulham, but me personally, I'm going Louisville. Give me the Leopards in this one.
That a boy. Great haircut. Great take. Jamie.
I'm going with the scumbag Richie up top. I got Canal Fulton.
You guys. Amo.
Northwest.
You're all scumbags today. Siggy.
Northwest.
Mikey's stuck in time.
There he is. Mikey, are you there? Can we just wait on him?
I don't think it's there.
We don't do anything until he until he says something.
Okay, Northwest.
There it is.
Um,
Are you on AOL over there? Using that Gen 4?
I guess. I don't know.
Not a boy.
He's on Niddle's AOL account, I think.
Oh no.
These are the Bahamas of the middle.
Yeah, Niddle's laughing all the way from the Bahamas about that one. Next game.
Maslin Jackson.
Wait, was I the lone wolf?
No. Somebody
Yeah.
else. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Ian got you.
No, yeah. O'Brien.
That a
took
boy,
Louisville.
OB.
Jackson at Boardman.
I'm taking Boardman.
Yeah, I took.
I don't know. Is Jackson supposed to be good? If we're playing
Yeah.
baseball, this is a great game.
Well, it's not. It's a different.
Maslin Jackson, right?
Polar
Maslin
Bears
Jackson.
and
Yeah,
no.
Polar Bears.
Yeah,
Polar
Polar
Bears and the Spartans. Typically, they're good.
Maslin, Washington. Who I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I was
don't
gonna
want a
say,
piece
oh,
of that.
boy. Yeah, Jackson. I'm gonna take Boardman here.
Go Tigers. All right, Siege.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about Maslin Jackson, so I'll go Boardman.
A lot of money up there. I know that. OB.
Both teams 1-1 over here, but give me the Spartans. They're going to move to 2-1 against Massillon Jackson.
Look at you. Quick math. I like it. Jamie.
I know Spartan can kill the polar bear, and that's probably what's going to happen tonight.
Polar bears are dangerous, Jameson.
It's a Spartan, though. Dude's got a sword. This is a trained killer.
That's true. Except, didn't all the Spartans die except for like a few of them?
I think so.
What if it was the polar bears? Contraire.
I'd have to switch my pick, I guess.
No, you don't have to switch your pick. All right, Amo. For once, you were a company man, by the way.
Boardman.
All right, Sigs.
Hey, can I switch mine to Boardman? Because I think I picked thinking it was the other Massillon today.
Cheaters.
I got you.
Cheaters everywhere. Cheaters. I don't care. Mikey G.
I picked Massillon next. I might contradict my pick here. I'm going to change it to Boardman.
It's a scumbag effect. This is what happens. All right. Let's go next game.
Matthews at Leetonia.
What did Matthews do last week? Can somebody
They put up like 64 against
64.
Okay, that solidified it for me. I'm going to go with Matthews.
Yeah, I'm staying with Matthews as well.
Siege?
I'm in agreement, Matthews.
OB?
Matthews.
Oh, I thought he was going to go Bears.
Nope.
I got Matthews.
Amo?
Matthews.
Sigs?
I have that game tonight. I could be the first one done tonight. And here comes the train again.
We hear it right out the door.
Real quick, they in the second half last week they played 8-minute quarters because they were down 35 zip at half. Matthews tonight.
You can do that?
Apparently.
Does it have to be like agreed on with the coaches? You'd think it'd have to be.
That's probably what it was.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Man, it's tough to be a Bear right now. Mikey?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not looking good for Latonia. Give me Matthews.
You know what next week is? East Palestine, Leetonia. Oh, all you guys are going to be, the chickens are coming home to roost, Bobby Boucher.
Give me Latonia.
I'll see you.
No.
I didn't do it.
Next game.
Battle of 224, Poland at Canfield.
Let's let you start this off. Talk about it.
I mean, Canfield, 2 impressive wins. Bellevue, who's a good D4 team, they kind of flop in between D3 and D4, depending on what year it is. They go 2 hours and beat Bellevue without their head coach, Mike Pavlansky, who was out last week. He returns to the sideline against his brother this week. So kind of good timing there. They didn't have to miss the Battle of 224 against his brother. But, Poland's young. They lose a lot defensively. I think they got 9 starters for the first time on the defensive side of the ball. So, Brock Lowry, he's a 3-year quarterback. He's experienced. I think he's going to control this game, use some different weapons, and I think Canfield's going to roll.
All right, let me ask you a question. When you asked Pav what he did or how he got the game, what did he say?
He said at first he couldn't find anything, and then his daughter sent him a radio link, and then he was able to listen on the radio for like a little bit, but it kept cutting in and out. So he was like constantly texting Mike Cochran and his brother, like, hey, I need a score. And like, of course they were doing different stuff.
Sure.
So he was just like sweating it out at home.
He missed YSN that night.
Oh, yeah.
He missed us that night. God bless him. I love him. I'm glad he's back to healthy. You're taking Canfield.
Yeah, yeah.
I will also take Canfield. But I will put this bit of doubt into your minds, gentlemen. Both teams have won all of their games to this point, both of them, on the road. Think about that. Poland on the road. CJ?
Yeah, Canfield's just got so many weapons, though, and I really.
I'm just waiting for it to be like, DJ,
Canfield.
I don't care what you say. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do opposite of what you say.
Yeah, I got to go Canfield.
All right, OB?
For this one, Poland, once again, a young team. Still really talented, but young. But Brock Lowry has just been so good this year. The Indiana Hoosier commit, I mean, you just got to give me Canfield with that one. He leads that offense, and he's going to throw for a good number of touchdown passes tonight.
Look at Radar. It says 24-21. Ooh, You would have the game of the night if that's the case.
I hope that's a score.
James?
Yeah, I took a look at Max Preps. Looks like Canfield's won the last 5 matchups against the Dogs. Can only imagine they're going to make it 6 tonight. Canfield is really good. And that Brack Lowry kid, he's not bad himself.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Above average. Amo.
Give me Brock Lowry.
What about the rest of them?
Their line's really good.
Just give me Canfield.
That's better. That's more of a company politically.
But I'm not
correct.
voting against Brock Lowry, though.
I can't. No, that's not going to happen a whole lot this year. Siggy.
Good win for Poland last week. Too much Canfield. Go with the Cards.
It's because you're wearing a red shirt, tie. Mikey.
No.
Give me the Cards.
Okay. Is that a sweepski?
Yep.
Sweepski.
We
for
got
the
your
Cards?
game next. South Range at Canton Central Catholic.
All right. I don't got to tell you that the Raiders can score. Everybody knows that. I hear Canton Central is down. I hear that, but I also hear he's got a stud. They have a stud quarterback that's like 6'3", 6'4", that I'm excited to see. However, quarterbacks aren't necessarily the difference makers to South Range because they've been able to get penetration, not just this year, but last year as well. I'm taking Range, and I'm taking them big.
Yep, same. Raiders.
I will also go with the Raiders.
OB, don't be a scummy.
Kansas Central Catholic right now, 1-1. South Range, of course, 2-0. I think of this one, though, just the way the offense is, the more experienced they are, you're going to have to give me South Range. I want to know real quick, though, if we're going to see another flip happening this week from a South Range player.
I mean, it got 28,000 views, so.
I want to know who's the next player to do a flip. I mean,
where do you, OB?
Looking out at the second level of the Niles press box.
Yeah, doing a flip.
Well,
for the
no,
Red
Jackson
Jacket.
Millen tonight. Jackson Millen tonight.
You might have You might have to do flips just to stay like entertained from your own. Because if Schiavi gets going, he might not be able to stop.
I've never done a backflip in my life, so
We'll try front flip first, Goofy. Game.
I don't know about that.
I'm sticking with you guys. I got South Range. I don't care how good Canton Central Catholic is. I'm going to pick the Raiders until they prove me wrong.
OB, I swear to God, if I get a call from somebody from Jackson Milton saying there's a Ysn'S guy doing cartwheels on the field, I don't know what I'm going to do. There's some random bald guy with a beard doing cartwheels on the field. Don't think it's me, first off.
My niece does a better cartwheel than I will ever do in my life, so
keep it that way. Amo.
You don't want me out there.
South Range, big.
Simple. All right, Siggy.
Do you know, is that the same guy that Canton had at quarterback last year, DJ? Because he was a big dude. And I'm thinking it's the same
I think
guy.
it is.
He was a big boy on the field, but it didn't matter. Too much talent on the Raiders side. Stick with South Range.
I
Pump.
think it's the same guy.
Mikey.
South Range.
All right.
Struthers at Streetsboro.
Who'd I take?
You took the Wildcats.
Give me the Wildcats.
I'm with you here. I think we're one of the few that have taken Struthers. NE8 1-0 against Streetsboro so far this year. Like that too.
I got to believe that Gerard Streetsboro game was going on loop in the locker room in Struthers. Siege.
Yeah, so this is the game I have. This will be a fun one, I think. Even though I got to drive 2 hours to Streetsboro, but
you should get going.
I probably should. But so Streetsboro's coming off a win last week against West Gaga, whoever they are. Yeah, whoever they are.
Gaja? Did you just say Gaja?
These PA guys, man. Jeez.
You can say Wapakoneta, but you can't say Giaga.
But they
You can
did
spell
lose
Wapaka
pretty big
to
to
get there.
Gerard. But, like I said, Gerard's pretty good this year. Struthers coming off a loss last week. I would expect them to, bounce back a little bit. However, I'm going to go with Streetsboro.
Ouch. Look at Radar's an alum of Struthers. And he says, go with my high school alum, beat Streetsboro. I mean, Struthers. I don't know what that means. I read it and I was like, that makes no sense. Let's go, OB.
Struthers week 1, they had when I called that game, they had a really big game. Quarterback Howard had a really big game against Aquinas of Louisville. Then the second game they slipped a lot against Geneva. For this game, give me the Wildcats. It's gonna be a bounce back win for them. Streetsboro, they're younger than last year. I feel like it's gonna be the Wildcats.
Jameson?
I'm going to ride with CJ here. I'm taking Streetsboro. In case you need somewhere to eat, CJ, go to the Wild Eagle Saloon up there, all right?
Here we go.
Wild Eagle.
Keep
That's
that in mind.
Cleveland too, isn't it?
Place.
I'm stunned that the Hubbard kid finds a place called the Wild Eagle and goes to it and raves about it.
I'll tell you what, man, their mac and cheese balls, oh my God. To die for.
Yeah, they better than Sheets?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's saying something. That's volume, my friend.
They got a little tang to them. That's why it's above Sheets.
Dang.
We have to go there.
Amo, go ahead.
Streetsboro.
Coming at you live from the Wild Eagle Saloon, or whatever it was. Chris.
Cheese puff time.
Streetsboro.
Richie's off course here. Mikey.
Yeah, I'll take Streetsboro, and I'm going to have to agree with Jamie. The Wild Eagle Saloon, it's legit.
How do you know about it?
I've been there a couple times up in Street.
You're a world traveler.
Have you done the Hagasutra over there, Mikey?
No, I
No,
haven't.
wait. We can't be talking about
what?
that book.
I've heard of it, but I have not done it.
I wanted to do it. We were going to do it my last day at work, but the waitress came over. We were like, we want 4 Hagasutras. And she was like, we only have 1 cook. No.
What's a Hagasutra?
It's like 2 pounds of burgers, like
My
a whole thing of mac and cheese balls, like a pound of fries,
It's
a
huge.
bunch of bacon on it. It's crazy.
Richie's got the shakes over here. You talking about the Hagasutra.
Meat
I heard
sweats.
Richie.
I'll be there.
Hey, didn't Richie just take out a concession stand during a soccer game or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're running up a bill at the South Range concession stand.
This one's on Yoshi.
Put it on Yoakley's tab. Next game.
Toronto at Lisbon.
Boys, I'm going to tell you this. The Blue Devils are 2-0. At the end of the night, they'll be 3-0. Let's go. Come on, rain on my parade because I know it's coming.
Toronto.
God, you son of a... CJ,
The
I'm
man.
also going Toronto.
what's their mascot?
Knights.
Red Knight.
Red Knight.
Kristen also says Toronto, in case you're wondering. OB,
Give me Toronto in this one. I've just seen the scores that they put up this season. They're super powerful.
they
I
are
feel
powerful.
I feel like it's gonna be another big powerful game for them. Give me Toronto.
If you have Trevor Sifke, you have a chance. Go ahead, Jamie.
Yeah, this is another one that I had Lisbon all week long penciled in. Then came time today, and I was just like, I got to go Toronto here.
Blue Pen, Blue Devils. Amo,
Toronto. Big.
how dare you? Sigler.
Hey, Lisbon's got a Sifke, but Toronto's got 2 Kinseys. Toronto.
You just rain on your parade.
Janaki.
Yeah, I like Trevor Stifke. I really do. I think he's a great player. With that being said, give me the Red Knights.
These are the dirtiest little swerves I've ever seen. Like these are
He's
road
got a
bump
howl.
swerves. These are those ones that you hit a road bump and you look back and there's a person just laying there.
Route 14.
That was Route 14. All right, next game.
United at Crestview.
Guys, and I'm not even joking. I think this one is a dog fight. I think this one's going to be an
No.
old-fashioned
No.
TCL beatdown. Like, look at these goofballs.
United's going to walk all over.
No, not going to do it. It's at Crestview.
No.
Did I take Crestview? I took Crestview.
You did.
I took Crestview. I'm taking Crestview.
I'm
Oh,
with Amo
my.
and Siggy.
Of course you are.
Taking United here.
Hey,
Don't
I'm
threaten me with a
I'm
good time
going
here, boys.
United.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I got the wolf owl ready to go. Siege.
United.
Obi.
Give me the Golden Eagles of United.
Jameson.
You're not going to need the Wolf DJ because I'm riding with you in Crestview here. It's been domination for the Rebels in this recent matchup. They're 13-1 against United since 2004. I'm going to go with the old statistics here.
I got nothing against United, but I got this gut feeling that the Rebels are due. All right, we already know you two Jacomos. What's your pick? Mikey?
Another game for me. I think Grant Knight is the X factor for United. Give me the Golden Eagles.
All right.
There's a
Fair
smart
enough.
man.
Siggy, do you want to add something to that? Because, I mean, go ahead.
Just real quick, I don't know where Cressy's going to get the offense from to keep up with United. You know, you can talk about their defense all you want. They played Southern last week, who's very just run oriented. You can put all 11 guys in the box against Southern and keep them contained. Their problem is they just can't score. And United has more than one guy. They have more than Grant Knight. They got Hardgrove, who had 148 yards receiving and took one to the house on a kickoff too. So and they're just loaded right now. And they can. Somebody else told me this, and it made me think. This is a bold statement, but they could be the best team in Columbiana County right now.
Whoa! Wow! That is a bold state. That's a hot take.
Is it though?
It is. Think about all the teams in Columbiana County.
And I'm a huge believer in my alma mater, and the team that beat them last week. That says something there too. So we're gonna find out real quick because next week's a huge game on United's schedule if they get through this week that we were talking about.
And funny enough, we talked about the prime time doing a double prime time. We're just gonna go solo. We're gonna go Saturday prime time next week from Valley Christian, correct? From Camel.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're gonna be. We're gonna do it on Saturday. Do it upright. Next game. You don't want to miss that game, by the way.
Valley Christian at Mickey D's.
Cold-blooded, all day. America first, everybody else below. America, Valley Christian, game over.
I'll take Valley.
You always know how to
Yeah, I
clean it up.
agree. Valley Christian.
Who be?
I did Valley Christian basketball, and a lot of these basketball players are also a lot of football players on this team. Torrin P, for example. I just think a lot of these people over here, Jontrell Mixon. I mean, they are just so talented. Give me Valley Christian in this one.
And here's the thing: McDonald, I don't think has the depth right now to hang in with some of these teams, especially the athletic ones. Jamie?
Yeah, it's gonna be a couple years for the Blue Devils to get all the way back. I got Valley Christian.
Amo?
Valley Christian.
Siglerific.
Jamie beat me to that one. I think McDonald's at least a year away. So Valley's loaded. They have athletes all over the place. Go with them.
Mikey?
Valley's very talented. I'll ride with the Eagles.
Villa Angela St. Joseph at East.
Okay, so we're not going to knock East in the least, but VASJ is one of the best teams in the state. And if you ask Quinn Pushkar, the best team in the state, tell me this is a sweep.
Yeah.
It's a sweep. Villa Angela St. Joe, I mean, they're just that good. It's not a knock on East at all. I don't know how that ends up on the schedule. That's crazy. That's a tough game for East, man. That is a tough game. We do not have that game, correct?
No,
I think we do have that game.
David's going to be over there.
Yeah.
Is that one of these teams like East that just gets backed into a corner and has no choice to schedule a team like that?
I think it has
David
to be.
Williams, yeah.
Was it? That might have been a local team that they no longer play. And I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a tough draw for East, regardless which way you cut it. Next one.
This is a good one. JFK at Garfield.
This has got makings of the game of the night.
Yeah.
It really does.
I tossed a coin on this one. I picked Garfield.
Who'd I take?
You took JFK.
Okay. JFK.
Doesn't even know who he has.
I had no clue because this was the last one I picked. Siege?
I'm going to go with JFK too. I saw them last year a little bit, and coming in, I always, like if you're good last year, you're probably going to be good the next year. I like the experience that they have.
Ian?
JFK is one of the best Warren teams in Warren. I think better than Warren Harding this year. They're super talented up front. Give me Warren JFK.
Wow.
Look at that statement.
That was a gauntlet right there. I thought
statement.
Sigler was out by himself. OB, careful riding home tonight. James.
Yeah, I got to watch Garfield in person last week against Lakeview, and they really struggled offensively. I mean, just 3 points in that first half before they had to do a complete 180 and just change the offense completely. Not really, just putting a new guy in the backfield. I mean, they're just moving dudes around, and one person takes a snap and runs it. Then it's a direct snap. The other person runs it. It was kind of wild to get used to at first. But with that said, I got JFK.
It's hell on wheels to announce, is what it is. All the
Very much.
misdirections, it's bad.
It's like Chardon.
And that's like Ash to Beulah. That's all they do. It's all of that. Amo.
JFK.
JFK.
That's a long pause.
Smartest guy on the board here is waiting for it. All right. Mikey says, hold my beer. Like, what are we doing here?
Give me the G-Man.
Here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
West Branch at Revere.
That should be a sweep.
West Branch.
Western
Is it-
Reserve
Yep,
at
the
Brookfield.
Shields
Are
of
they
West
named
Branch.
after Paul Revere?
I don't know.
Is Paul Revere a real guy, or is that just a song?
It's in a book.
Paul Revere. Guy's a
I would
turncoat,
be
isn't
shocked
he?
at the running clock.
Yeah.
Is that what that's from? The turncoat? Didn't Dan Gilbert call LeBron?
Paul Revere. Isn't
Paul
he
Revere?
like in the Headless Horseman or something?
Mikey G didn't
What?
Woodridge
No, that's Ichabod Crane that
beat
you're thinking.
Revere pretty bad.
Yes. Yeah, Woodridge beat down on Revere, and West Branch beat down on Woodridge, so it's definitely going to be a running clock.
Mikey, how far do you have to go for this one?
It's about an hour drive.
We're putting in the odometer today, boys.
I got to go half mile down the road. Anybody wants to join?
Congratulations on all your success, Amo.
I think I may have game of the night.
Who? Sebring
Sebring?
St. John's?
Sebring St. John. First one to 14 wins.
Yeah, your half mile down the road will take me about 50 minutes.
I'm working out my the plan with Delta right now to use my Sky Miles to get over there. Next game,
Western Reserve at Brookfield.
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 Yep, Brookfield.
Brookfield.
Warriors.
Yeah, Brookfield.
Clean.
Yeah, that's everybody. Okay. This is a team I don't know anything about. Columbus, Linden, McKinley at Beaver Local.
Go ahead, Siggy. Why don't you take this one for us?
He's going to be a lone wolf.
Yeah, well, McKinley's got one win against some team just called West, the West Cowboys, I think. And don't think don't think for a second
Cheney's minor league team.
McNuggy's dad didn't do his homework on this one, too.
Oh,
Right.
guaranteed.
McNuggy's dad did his homework here. I think they're D3. You get a win here at some points. Go with the Beavers. They're due.
You had McNuggets pulling all-nighters, watching film.
You know, the one knock against Beaver Local real quick is they're not very physical up front, and they got to change that real quick. With Liverpool on the horizon next week coming, and we know they're physical. So something they got to straighten out.
He's probably on the bus. That's
They're
home. Okay,
They're home.
He's on the
Yeah.
roof right now.
It's on the roof.
I'm taking Beaver Local.
I'm taking the Beavs. Siege?
So I picked them the last 2 weeks, and they've let
Uh-oh.
me down.
Here we go, CJ.
So I can't pick them again. So I'm gonna go with
Columbus,
what are they
St.
called?
John, St. DeSales,
Columbus,
them.
Linden.
Columbus, Lincoln. Here we go. OB.
Give me Columbus, Linden, McKinley right there. I just looked at their game that they played against West. Yeah, they won 45-0. So they seem to be a powerhouse. So give me that.
It's West. It's like that team. It's the team on college game day that we used to play. It was like West. What's that team that we always play? It's the AA team.
And if you look at their schedule, who they were supposed to play this week,
I was
like, who the heck is that? And it got canceled.
Yeah, Mifflin. Let's see.
OB's calling a state championship
one
from West right
of
now.
one of Miffin's games. They lost to Kip Columbus 56-0. It's wild.
Shame that they have to go to Columbus to get. Pull from Columbus to get this game.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of angry people that can't watch the Buckeye game because they're trying to make their way home on Labor Day weekend. Jamie.
Yeah, I took a look at Lyndon McKinley here. Recent history, they've been a terrible football team. They went 8-2 last year out of absolutely nowhere, but they still got smoked in the first round of the playoffs. So
Hey,
I'm gonna have to
OB's
go and say that Beaver Local wins.
OB's got them painted in the state title right now, man.
I mean, just
Might
gotta
be
follow the
the
trend,
future
right?
awaits.
Dr. Mosier.
Future awaits.
Lincoln McKinley or whatever it is.
You don't even know who the hell they are.
It's Linden.
Better than local.
Lincoln couldn't tell a lie, and you can't figure out who the hell Beaver Local's playing. Let's go, Sigler.
Oh, I got the Beavers. They got more to gain here just by this game. This might be a good thing they're not playing Minerva. Because I don't know if Minerva's going to. I saw the play.
Okay. I respect that. I respect
They
that.
have more to gain. They have more to gain with a win on this team than Minerva. I'm just being real.
That's true. Mikey?
Yeah, I'm with CJ. I picked Beaver Local the past 2 times. They've really let me down. Give me Lincoln McKinley. I'm on with Ian. Let the state championship here.
These guys are planning parades. Who's next?
Mineral Ridge at Newton Falls.
Is anybody else just incredibly impressed with Mineral Ridge and how low key they've been able to kick some teams' asses? I like
They'll be
Mineral
in the
Ridge
top
right
10.
now. They might be.
Give me Ridge.
Valley's also, by the way, pretty good. And nobody gave them a vote.
Too.
Ian picked Ridge.
So did Radar. Game?
Yeah, this was a tight one for me. I kind of battled between these two teams. Seems like Mineral Ridge has kind of had the upper hand on Newton Falls in recent years, so I'm going to go with them.
Aim?
Ridge.
Sigs?
Rams.
Mikey?
I'll take Ridge as well.
Oh, boy.
CJ didn't go.
CJ, sorry.
Mineral Ridge.
Here comes the punter.
Roar! Give me the Tigers, baby.
Put the orange on.
Richie Giuliano or Lee Corso?
Rich is that color too.
It's all right. Give me the Tigers.
There's people
baby.
driving by East Palestine right now wondering why the punter is screaming into a microphone with a helmet.
All right, champion at Southeast.
Champion. Company guy.
Southeast.
Don't look at me like that, OB. Siege?
Let's see.
So I was at the champion game last week, and I
This
really
doesn't
wasn't.
end well right here.
I really just,
So I was doing this.
I wasn't super impressed with them, but we were treated very nicely there.
There you go.
But I'm not going to pick.
You son of a! They put all of their horses into treating you well, so you'd pick them, and then son of a gun. OB.
Give me Southeast.
Okay, James.
Yeah, I just don't believe in champion right now, so I'm gonna have to go with Southeast.
Amo.
Give me the Pirates.
I had to think for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Siggy.
Southeast.
Mikey.
Give me the Pirates.
What was there a name for the little AOL guy?
I don't know.
Because that's going to be Mikey's name. He's going to be You Got Mail. All right, next game.
Southern at East Canton.
Southern Local.
Give me Southern.
CJ.
Southern.
OB.
I've been liking Southern this year. I've watched a little bit of their highlights. They are really athletic. Give me Southern.
Where did you see highlights?
FMK.
Okay.
FMK.
Well, good plug, by the way. I could have tripped him up right there. That could have been real bad. I immediately regret my decision, OB. I'm sorry. James.
I think I picked East Canton last week, and turns out they're really just not that good at football. So I'm gonna go with Southern here. I can't make the same mistake twice, and definitely not against Southern.
Amo.
So I think United's good, and I think Southern's right up there with them. If United can beat the brakes off East Canton, I think Southern can too.
Sigler?
I honestly think this game might be closer for a while than people think, only because the Southern's offense is just not quick strike. East Canton just fell down by too many scores early. The Southern comes out on top by at least 2 to 3 scores, but I think it's close for a while.
All right, tough guy. Is Southern the second best team in Columbiana County?
No.
Oh my goodness! It's because it's East Palestine. That's
Who do you
why.
think number one
Everybody's
is,
holding that.
DJ?
Huh?
Who do you think number one is?
At this point, I haven't seen United in the flesh. I think Southern is really good.
I thought you were going to say Salem, and I was going to laugh.
Hey,
Salem could be.
I think Salem
No.
is just being real.
Salem could be. Why couldn't they be?
No.
Would Salem beat United?
Who is Salem beat?
Hey,
Yes.
it's
Salem
funny
beat?
it's funny you mention that because this would have been a good year for United to play Salem because I think they match up athletically this year.
Mikey, who do you have?
Salem better be 9-0 going into West Branch. If not, they got problems.
Oh, here comes West Branch badass.
And West Branch going to beat the brakes off them.
Here we go.
No, I agree with Amo on that one.
Of course you do. You're the West Branch announcer. You better.
No, give me Southern. Southern, or is it at East Camp?
I didn't hear
It's
that.
at East Kent, I think.
So.
No, at the Wigwam. Well,
Oh, now we can call it the Wigwam. Nobody's laughing at Mikey G. Everybody giggles when DJ says it in week 1.
still give me Southern though.
I still think it's funny.
Down to the Wigwam.
Niles at Independence.
Niles. They've been through a lot. They've been through a lot. Is it Independence like Cleveland?
Yeah. South of Cleveland, yeah.
Why didn't they have a game?
No,
Yeah.
the team that they're playing. So I only know it's because of the Beaver local circle. This whole thing went full circle. Is they were looking at Independence as well because the last 2 games Independence played, they played, but the team they're playing they canceled. So they didn't think they were going to have a game this week against them either. So they were going to be.
Who was that last year? Rootstown.
Rootstown.
Everybody that canceled, Rootstown played them. It
Yeah.
was like they had 4 teams.
So I'm just happy both teams there, Niles and Independence, was able to get a game. That's good.
I'm just glad both teams had fun, right, Sig?
You know it. Go sports.
Go sports.
Go Sports.
CJ.
So I've been wrong on Niles twice so far.
So he's going
I
in the
did not pick them week 1. I did pick them last week. I'm going to pick them this week. But Niles fans, don't get your hopes up. I'm wrong on you.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Come on, Eeyore. Let's go. OB. So
Yeah, it really depends. Niles has been it's been a tough week for them. Been a tough couple weeks, I should say. The loss to Alliance was really big, and they also had 2 injuries. Gardner, their big running back right there, one of their best actually in the Valley, he had I think it was a hand injury, so he couldn't play against Alliance. And you also lost Matt Keeley in that game too. So depending on how healthy those 2 are is going to determine if they win this game, because Keeley's really good on defense. Of course, Gardner's one of the best running backs. If not, you're going to have to go to Joe Smith, and you have to make sure Anthony Budock has Nathan Coots or a few other receivers to throw to as well. That's how you're going to find your big, talented offense that Niles is doing, and especially the defense with Larry Kemp on there. Give me Niles for this one.
Ian, we should have made you go first because now I'm real nervous. Like, real nervous. I'm rooting for you, Niles. I'm sticking with you. Make me look good here, James.
And my reasoning a little simpler than Ian there. So Independence beat Lincoln West by a few scores, who only beat Sebring by a few scores.
Whoa.
Therefore, Niles is going to smoke these guys.
What, you want to throw in a beat the brakes off somebody like Amo and then go, whoa.
Jamie had the Sparks Notes version for what I said right there.
Yeah.
I like
Amo,
it.
go ahead.
I know nothing about Independence. Give me now.
Sig.
Niles is going to be huge, incredibly motivated. You got to take him. Go Niles.
Go Niles. Go McKinley. Go Janaki.
Red Dragons, big win for Niles.
All right.
Waterloo at Malvern. We got 1 game left after this.
Waterloo.
I'm taking Malvern. You and I, it could go one of 2 ways this week.
I don't know.
I could be really bad, and you could be really good, or the other way.
I'm feeling really bad about my picks right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Siege.
Yeah, I'm going with Malvern.
Give me Malvern as well.
Yeah, I'm going with Malvern too. They had that huge week 1 win over East Palestine. I know
That's
that meant
right,
a lot to
man.
you.
That's right. That was set the tone for the season with a big win like that one.
You already know.
Table setter. Hey, Mo. Are you in a
Malvern.
nightclub, by the way? Where are you?
Basement.
Okay.
Mhm.
I was a little bit
Malvern, though.
concerned that you were at a gentleman's club or something.
Brick house.
There's a pool behind you and a black ceiling.
Yeah. It's my basement.
Now entering the stage, Cinnamon. Where the hell did that come from? Sigler,
Malvern.
Mikey.
Malvern as well.
Lowville at Greenwich South Central.
Is it called Greenwich or Greenwich?
It says Greenwich on the sheet. I don't know.
Isn't that how you spell Greenwich? Greenwich, Connecticut, I think. Doesn't matter. Give me Balone. The big dog. Let him eat.
Yep, same. Lowville.
Yeah, Louisville's loaded, so I'm going to go with them.
Give me Louisville. Their skills just really talented this season.
James?
Yeah, so Loveville did this last year, right? They started 3-0, and it was kind of all the hype. Oh, this is the year we beat Springfield, and then they faced Springfield, and they got the brakes blown off of them, as Amo likes to say. I think the same thing's going to happen here. They're going to start 3-0. There's going to be all this hype about beating Springfield, and we'll see what happens next week.
I just got some really good news. Really good news. I'll break it down after these picks. Go ahead, Amo.
Louisville.
Louisville sends a message for next week.
Give me the Rockets. Vinny Balone is that guy.
14 touchdowns to this point on the season. 2 games.
Caught that
6
21.
passing in both games, 1 rushing. Incredible. So I got a text message. It says, watch the show from yesterday, meaning primetime. Love the phrase Stream City. How would you like to be on the shooting shirts for basketball? East Palestine, Stream City. We made it, boys. We made it. Say what you want. We made it. Stream City, USA. Guys, thank you so much for the picks, for spending some time here. Obviously, we got a lot of work to do tonight. 27 games on the network. Finish it. I don't know what just happened.
You all right?
Yeah, I thought I spit.
Did we forget Ursuline and Farrell?
Oh, yeah.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's
It wasn't on the sheet.
We'll have to throw that in.
Let's throw that in.
Ursuline.
I'm taking Ursuline.
Yeah, so I have that game tomorrow as well. This will be a fun game between these two teams. Farrell's pretty good. I heard that they're debuting a new turf tomorrow.
Yep.
Obviously, Pennsylvania's a week behind, so Ursuline had a little bit more time to prepare. I'm going to pick Ursuline, but I expect this to be a very fun matchup.
Sounds like a Pennsylvanian pick to me. OB?
Give me the U in that one. I think Farrell, once again, really good team, but Ursuline's line is just incredible, especially also their skill with Christian Lynch.
JT?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with CJ here. I'm expecting a good game. I live right next to Farrell, really, so I've always had a lot of respect for them. It's a team that I always wanted to kind of match up with and kind of gauge where we were against them. But at the end of the day, Ursuline's just got too much this year. I'm going with the Irish.
Are you free tomorrow?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Could be. Ohio State's that time, right?
Siege. We could have an announcer. Both of you.
Well, Noah will be there too, but if Jamie
Put
wants to join
put 3
along,
headsets on it.
I
I mean,
why
if you want
not?
to watch the Ohio State game, I mean, just a little
There's
game.
not going to be much of a game there.
I'd watch Ursuline and Farrell instead, especially on YSN Live with CJ.
That a boy.
That's what you've been waiting for all day.
What?
Company guy.
Jamie's had that one ready
Jamie's
to go.
getting paid like triple tonight.
Let's go. I'll say whatever you want, DJ. That's all you gotta give me. I'll
You
say
gotta pick East
whatever the hell.
Palestine, though,
Who's the
Jamie.
best team in Columbiana County?
East Palestine, lock it in.
Quad it up. Quadruple pay tonight.
Brian's
Amo.
gonna be like, why is Jamie getting
Give me
$1,000?
Ursuline.
Why is if Brian talked like that, how funny would it be? Amo.
Ursuline.
Sigs.
Irish. It'll be a great one.
Mikey.
Farrell's they're a really good football team. It's gonna be a close game.
Here comes the swerve.
Give me Coach Reardon and the Irish.
There it is. Put a bow on it, boys. Another great show in the books. If you're going anywhere, make sure you're safe tonight. And for the rest of you, you be safe sitting at home watching on ysnlive.com. 27 games, all completely complimentary thanks to our wonderful, wonderful sponsors. Make sure you thank them, habit them, however it is, a service, a business, a product, whatever it is. They do it all for you, and so do we. So thank you to everybody for being part of the Power Hour Super Show. We will see you next Friday once again with the updated rankings and who's the king of the mountain through 3 weeks. Gentlemen, adios.